Have you ever found out the person you trusted most was lying to you? I never thought my husband, Alex, was the biggest secret. For 3 years, I listened to my family laugh at him. He was always in old clothes. He said he was looking for a job. But he never found one. My brother called him useless. My mother said I married a beggar. I defended him, but I was starting to believe him too. Then came our anniversary dinner. We were at a beautiful hotel. My family was there, ready to mock him again. But a man in a perfect suit walked to our table. He bowed to Alex and said, "Mr. Chairman, your private suite is ready." The whole table went silent. I looked at Alex. His eyes were cold and different. I had never seen him like this. Let me tell you about the 3 years before that night. I met Alex when I was working at a small cafe. He was always there, drinking cheap coffee. He wore the same old jacket every day. He was kind and listened to me. We got married quickly. My family was very angry. My father said, "He has no money. He has no future." My brother, Nikos, laughed. "He is a beggar, Elena. You will regret this." At every family dinner, they would ask Alex, "Did you find a job yet?" He would just smile and say, "I am still looking." I would get so angry, but I stayed quiet. I loved him. But I was also ashamed. We lived in a small, cheap apartment. Alex never bought me gifts. He said we needed to save money. I started to believe my family was right. Maybe he was just lazy. One day, I found a business card in his pocket. It said A. CEO. I thought it was a joke. I showed it to my mother. She laughed. "A CEO? In those dirty clothes? Don't be stupid, Elena." I threw the card away. But a small doubt stayed in my mind. Why did he have this card? I decided to follow him one morning. He went to the big city center, to the tall glass buildings. I watched him walk into the biggest one. The security guard at the door saw him and stood very straight. He said, "Good morning, sir." My heart stopped. What was happening? I did not tell anyone what I saw. I was confused. Was Alex living a double life? Or was I going crazy? I needed proof. Our anniversary was coming. My family planned a dinner at the Grand Azure Resort and Hotel. It is the most expensive place in the city. Nikos made the reservation. "We will celebrate your poor marriage," he said with a mean smile. The night arrived. The hotel lobby was huge, with gold lights and soft music. We went to the fancy restaurant inside. I wore my best dress, but I still felt small. Alex was quiet. He looked at the hotel walls with a strange smile. My mother said, "This place is too good for people like you." my father agreed. Maybe Alex can wash the dishes here to pay. They all laughed. I wanted to cry. Then, the concierge came to our table. He was a young man in a black suit. "Sir," he said to Alex, "everything is prepared as you requested." My brother frowned. "Requested? What are you talking about?" The concierge ignored him. He turned to Alex. "Your suite on the top floor is ready. And the complimentary champagne is waiting." Alex nodded. "Thank you, Marco." I saw a look of fear in the concierge's eyes. He was scared of my husband. My father slammed his hand on the table. "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?" Alex did not answer. He just looked at me. His eyes were full of sadness. "I wanted to tell you, Elena. But I had to be sure." "Sure of what?" I whispered. He stood up. "Sure that you loved me for me. Not for this." He gestured around the beautiful hotel. "This hotel, this resort, it is all mine." The silence was louder than any scream. My brother's face was white. You own the Grand Azure?" he whispered. Alex nodded. "I own this hotel chain, and 5 others. I am Alexios Petros." The name hit me like lightning. Alexios Petros was one of the richest men in the country. The magazines called him the ghost billionaire because no one knew his face. But why? I asked, my voice shaking. Why pretend to be poor? Alex took my hand. 10 years ago, my father made a blood oath with his business partner. They swore their families would be united. But my father was betrayed. The partner stole everything. My father died of a broken heart. I swore I would get it all back. And I would marry for love, not for money. He looked at my family. I used my hidden wealth to buy back every company that partner stole. This hotel was the last piece. But I needed to know if my wife's family was loyal. My mother was crying. We didn't know. You did not care to know, Alex said coldly. You only saw old clothes. You never saw the man. He turned to me. I am sorry I lied. But I had to break the old oath with truth, not with greed. Can you forgive me? I looked at my family, then at my husband. They had humiliated him for years. But he had stayed, because of me. You broke the oath, I said softly. But you kept your promise to love me. He smiled. It was the first real smile I had seen in years. But the night was not over. Nico stood up, his face red with anger. You tricked us. This is not over. He pointed at Alex. I will destroy you. Alex did not flinch. You cannot destroy what you never built, Nikos. Hotel security quietly appeared behind my brother. This was far from finished. That night changed everything. My family left the hotel in shame. They had broken the blood oath of trust and respect. Alex and I stayed in the royal suite. It was beautiful, but I only saw him. He told me the whole truth. He was not just rich. He was powerful, kind, and he had loved me through all the insults. The lesson I learned is this: true worth is not in clothes or money. It is in a person's heart and their actions. Do not judge people by what they show you. Judge them by how they treat you when you have nothing to offer. My family learned this too late. They lost a son because they only saw a beggar. Alex and I are still together. He is building schools and hospitals now. And I am by his side. Not as the wife of a rich man, but as the partner of a good man. Always look deeper. The greatest secrets are often hidden in the humblest places.